Welcome or welcome back to my channel, and if you're here, that means you read the title and you definitely wanted to be here to learn how to grocery shop. And I just want to first say that I'm extremely proud of you, because to relearn things or learn things that you never were taught takes a lot of courage, effort, and a lot of people don't want to do that. A lot of people want to stay stuck in their ways. So just because of that, I'm going to get straight into this video. Here are my 4 simple steps of how I grocery shop. So just to give a little background, I did grow up a food stand baby. I did grow up sheltered, but I did learn how to cook, and I did see my mom grocery shop, but I feel like I had to fine tune some of the things that we grew up doing and how we grew up doing them. So these are my 4 new steps as a young adult trying to figure it out. And I think this is one of the life things that I have figured out. The same 4 steps that are going to be laid out in my ebook that I'll tell you about a little bit later in the video. So step number 1 is to shop your pantry. And in my ebook, I will give y'all all different types of templates. And if you're like, girl, I don't want to buy an ebook, I just want to hear the stuff, I love y'all, because I'm still here for y'all, okay? So even if you want to get a notebook and do these things, that's what you can do. The first thing is to shop your pantry. Write down everything that you have in your fridge, freezer, pantry, anything that is about to expire. And this is why I say in my templates, if it's about to expire, you can put the expiration date, you can highlight what you need to get. Because you need to use the things that are in your pantry so you're not overbuying and you're not having things go to waste when you could just use what you have. And then there's a possibility you could have more space on your grocery list to get other things, or to learn how can I get a lot of things on a budget, because that's what we're doing over here. And a tip that I have for this is to only replace or buy things that you need for the week of the meals you plan. And we'll get into meal planning in a second. But if you have ketchup on the list and it's running out, but nothing that you meal planned needs ketchup, you don't need to buy ketchup this week. That's how it works. That's how you can also save money to actually get what you need for the week on the meal plan that you made. Just keep that in mind. You can highlight it for now, but you don't need to buy things that you don't necessarily need for that week. You could wait until the next week. Step 2, which is something I feel like a lot of people miss, and this is where you'll notice maybe you didn't get the things you needed to get for the week. Just a step I feel like a lot of people don't talk about, which is my kitchen essential step. And I made a template for this as well. Every step has a template. It has multiple templates. The kitchen essentials are things that in your household y'all need every single week or every week. So these are things like milk, eggs, if you have kids and they have certain snacks they eat, those snacks. So you're going to make a list of all the things that your household needs that doesn't necessarily go into a recipe. So you can look at these as like staples or like must-haves for your household. That's why everybody's kitchen essentials list is going to be different, and over time you'll get your list together. In the beginning, you're obviously going to forget from time to time, so don't stress yourself out, but you need that kitchen essentials list, because not necessarily everything you plan is what you're going to need for the week, because there's like little snacks and little knick-knack type things that you're going to need. So having this list is so that you're not forgetting anything and you're not having to go out and spend extra money, because it'll already be in your grocery budget to get those things. Step 3 is to plan your meals, but this is why I like to do the shop your pantry first and then the kitchen essentials as well, to know what you have so that you can make meals based on the things that you have, instead of going to meal plan something that you need to buy every single ingredient. So the key to having it work out is to have designated days for certain items. You could have like Taco Tuesday, leftover Wednesdays, salad Sundays, sandwich Sundays. You want to create some days that have designated theme days, so you're not having to plan every single day. And if you're someone who lives alone or someone who does not mind eating the same thing, I highly recommend, like if you watch my vlogs, I basically be eating the same thing for like 5 days straight. Okay, so me personally, I only meal plan like 1 to 2 breakfast, lunch, and dinner. But if you have a family, I know it's kind of hard to do that, but you can still at least have maybe leftovers the next day. Depending, some people are a little iffy, but over here I think we try and save money and actually learn how to grocery shop. So you may have leftovers the next day, so you may not have to plan a meal for the next day as well. This is where you're going to plan your meals, and you're going to write out every single ingredient that you need for these meals. Even if you don't have to buy it, I recommend planning it out. And this is why buying the ebook helps, because I lay out the exact way I suggest you go about doing it. But you're going to be planning your meals and then writing out each ingredient. And I do have my Notion recipe database that has every recipe that I'll ever make, and it's going to get updated weekly, and y'all will have lifetime access to that. So This is why I suggest getting the ebook, because it's hard to put it all in a video. And I'll start doing a series showing my process. Then the last step, which is step 4, is to make your actual grocery list. So as of right now, you will have your kitchen inventory list, which is your shopping, your pantry, seeing what you have in your house already. You will have that list, and then you will have your kitchen essentials list, and then you would have planned your meals, and now it's to make the grocery list. You're going to go through the recipes you made, and you're going to highlight what you actually need to buy, and you're going to put it on the grocery list. Before you do this step or after, you're going to then add the items from your kitchen essentials list. Whatever you needed for that week, you're going to add it to the list too. And then I do have a bonus, which is my monthly budget sheet, because I am starting a budgeting business. But I'm going to give that to y'all for free so y'all can start understanding the concept of creating a budget when it comes to your groceries, because that is also something you need to do, is to create a budget. So all of this can make sense, and then you could get into a proper routine as you're trying to learn how to properly grocery shop. But those are my 4 simple steps on how to grocery shop. If you were never taught, I promise you, you could do those 4 steps. If you have any questions, let me know down in the comment section. No question is a dumb question. Please do not be afraid to ask a question. Any negativity will be blocked. I'll probably bug on you and then block you. But I know how hard it is trying to really grasp life and do adulting. So I hope this video was helpful. If it was, let me know down below. And I will see y'all in the next video.